Hi, and welcome to my channel. If you can, stick around to the end because Taylor makes an appearance and she's pretty darn cute.
Not that cute.
My name is Joanna, also known as Keto in Canada, and you are right now in my little neck of the woods on YouTube. If you end up liking this video, please make sure to subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. Today I wanted to talk to you about something called the 4 stages of readiness. So what are the 4 stages of readiness and how did I hear about it? Well, I was watching TV one day and actually I saw it on Dr. Phil. And what he said really hit home with me so much that I've thought about it a lot on my weight loss journey, and I want to share it with you today. Change cannot happen in your life unless you are truly ready for it. There are 4 stages of readiness when it comes to change. The first stage is that you are compelled by authority to change. So what does this mean? It means that you go to your doctor and your doctor says, "Wow, you sure have gained a lot of weight since the last time I saw you. You're now becoming at risk for heart disease or stroke or a number of different weight-related illnesses. Diabetes is around the corner if you don't change." So you leave the doctor's office and you're like, wow, you know, he meant business. He was serious. I really do need to change. And when I go back there, I'm going to have made some changes in my life. Otherwise, I'm going to be further away from where I really need to be. So you're being compelled by authority. The problem with this is that you don't see your doctor every day, every week, even every month. You see them maybe once a year for your checkup. What happens is maybe for the first week you start making better choices and then it's like, well, he's not around, so I guess I don't need to actually change. So stage number 2 is you comply to escape criticism. This happens when you might have a spouse who says, "Oh, you know, you've sure put on a lot of weight since we were first married," or a group of friends that are like, you know, maybe they're thin and you've gained weight and they start making petty comments. So what you're doing here is you're trying to escape their criticism. You don't want your spouse to tell you that you are overweight or you're not attractive anymore. So you try to change to fulfill their expectations of what you should really be. And ultimately what ends up happening is you're not doing it for yourself, you're doing it for other people, and then you just fall off the wagon and gain back the weight, if not more. Stage number 3 is that you are intellectually aware of your need to change. So this could be that you start walking up the stairs and you find that it's more difficult than it normally was. And your brain starts thinking like, "Oh wow, I've really put on a lot of weight recently." Or you start feeling in your own body that, you know, your clothes aren't fitting right, it doesn't feel good anymore, you're not comfortable in your own skin, clothes shopping isn't fun, you just don't feel like you. And you're smart enough, you know the changes that you need to make. But taking action and making those changes is difficult for you still. Because while you may mentally want to change, you don't emotionally want to change. So you might have some initial success and then you just fall back on old habits and gain the weight back. Stage 4 is when everything happens. It's when you are mentally and emotionally ready for change. So when you get to stage 4, this is when changes happen. This is when you say to yourself, "I am not going to take this for myself for one more minute of one more hour of one more day." You're done. It's almost like a rock bottom moment where you know in your heart, in your soul, you no longer want to be the person that you've become. That is when you are ready to change your life. When you feel it deep within, not because your doctor told you, not because your spouse or your friends make comments, and not even because you just know better. It has to come from within your heart. You are emotionally and mentally ready for the change. That means there's no more excuses. That means you go to a party and there's nothing you can eat, so you just don't eat and you wait till you get home. Because you're not going to die if you don't eat at the party or you don't have the birthday cake. Let's be real. If you're ready to change, there's no excuses. There's literally no excuses. because you are so sick and tired of being sick and tired, and you refuse to allow yourself to make negative choices for your body for one more minute of one more hour for one more day. You're done. And when you get to that breaking point, it doesn't matter. Nothing's going to stop you. No wall is going to get in your way. No friends offering you donuts. No workplace with trays full of buffet treats at Christmas time. You say no. Why? Because you're in stage 4. You're ready to change. You're becoming a different person, and you know how to get there. So you follow the path to get there, and you start to see success, and then you feel even better about yourself, and then you see more changes and more changes and more changes, and all of a sudden, and it doesn't happen overnight, because it can't happen overnight, but all of a sudden one day you wake up and you look in the mirror and you're proud of the person looking back at you because you've made the changes in your life to make your life better, to make yourself happier, to make yourself healthier and more active and able to play with your children. And that, my friends, is what stage 4 is. I will change this and I don't care what it takes. It's literally knowing that you will do whatever it takes. Cut out the carbs if you're keto, per se, and make the changes in your life to get you where you want to be. So if you're not at that point yet, if you're looking into keto because your doctor told you to, you maybe need a little more time. If you're looking into keto because your friends are doing it and they're losing weight and that's what they think that you should do it too, you maybe need a little bit more time. If you're looking into keto because you've noticed that doing things with your children is exhausting, or you're tired all the time, or you want to improve your health because you're coming close to getting diabetes. And you've done the research. It's not healthy. Good things are not coming for you if you continue to gain the weight. You're maybe not ready. But if you are here watching this video right now, and you know in your heart that you are sick to death of what you've become and the person you're being, you are sick of being sick and tired and over it, then perhaps you are ready to change and lose weight. I see people constantly that are falling off the wagon, having cheat meals, and I always get people asking me, like, how do you do it? Where do you find the motivation? How did you stop the emotional eating cycle? And really, the pure answer is, I was sick and tired of being sick and tired, and I was not going to accept that behavior for myself anymore. It wasn't me. Who was that person eating bowl after bowl of potato chips and French fries and fast food junk, high carb food? Who was that? I still remember sitting in my car with a Burger King chicken sandwich with extra mayo, a giant French fry, and, my large drink, sitting in a parking lot. Eating this during my lunch hour, trying to make myself feel better. It definitely wasn't taking me in the direction that I needed to go. But as the weight continued to go on and gain and gain and gain, I realized that I had to do it for myself. And I wasn't going to cheat. Anyways, those are the 4 stages of readiness for change. Comment down below and let me know what stage you think that you're at. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe.
I am making wizard brooms right now, and I already made a bunch of wizard wands for all my friends. And I will show you the brooms after they're done. But I don't think I should show you them because, my mom can come outside and she'll show you them. But I'm just gonna put them on the deck after they're getting painted. Like, I'm gonna paint them on some paper towel. I'm gonna make some, and this is the end of the broom.
Okay. Where's my kiss?
Oh, bye-bye, Mama. And bye-bye, all you followers. Hope to see you again. Actually, you will, because I'm going to be just laying against the brooms. Bye. And the guy. And only the baby is the whole world. And in the whole world is
Okay, get out there and go finish your project.
And here is the poo face ever again, and Obi is the poo face.
Thank you.
Thank you.